is now wheeled around by one of the gate attendants, and he moves on in, and there's the light. They're ready. All set. Galaxy Star's the favourite, and they're racing. She's jumped okay, but she's drifting back, and Wrigley is the first to break the line, and Great Shot is quickly speeding over. Material Man flung out of the gates, and Man Booker's driving forward as they go through the first 250. Just behind him, Prized Icon. A length and a half to Mr. Seawolf. Had settled down on the inside of Iconoclasm. Peaceful State further back, joined over on the inside by Gatting. Disposition stranded 3 deep though, and further back is Akanar Star and also Galaxy Star with only 3 behind her. And they're the 3 all in the cerise and white. Perfect Duel Action and Star Exhibit. But as they work down the riverside of the track, 900 left to go in the railway. The bolter Wrigley led them. It's Wrigley by more than 2 on Great Shot. Material Man's had a gun run. A length and a half to Man Booker in a strung out field. Mr. Seawolf down on the inside of Prized Icon. Then Iconoclasm. Gatting's over on the fence, and then Peaceful State. Dispositions had no luck, and Galaxy Star's well back with Akanar Star, and they're being followed by Action. Further back, Perfect Duel, and last of all is Star Exhibit, about 12 lengths or more from Wrigley, who at the 400 headed for home in the railway. Here comes the challenge of Material Man away from the rail, and Great Shot under the whip, straightening up. Here's Man Booker running on. Behind them, searching for run is Mr. Seawolf. Warwick goes for home now. Material Man, Gatting gets out. Here's Galaxy Star erupting, however. Here's Galaxy Star running through the middle with Gatting in pursuit, but Galaxy Star draws away from them. Pike Magician. Galaxy Star beats Gatting and Material Man. Down on the inside, Perfect Duel, and they were followed home by Mr. Seawolf and Star Exhibit, Man Booker, Iconoclasm and Action. Akanar Star, Prized Icon. Behind them, further back, came Disposition. The tiring Wrigley, Great Shot, well back, and Peaceful State is last to greet the judge in the 2018 Kirin Railway Stakes. Galaxy Star, the moons aligned, and Pike has delivered what backers of Galaxy Star wanted. A gem, nothing short of Pike brilliance. Galaxy Star has won, and won brilliantly, from Gatting and Material Man. And back there on the rails, Perfect Duel finishing 4th with Man Booker and Mr. Seawolf. But Galaxy Star, they are shooting the lights out today, the cerise and white. They've won the Guineas, they've won the railway. And Galaxy Star by Redout's choice from Galaxy Queen, a daughter of Jeanne, for Peter's Investments, for Grant and Alana Williams, William Pike, and they've teamed up once again. They've done it with Elite Bell in that miraculous railway win from back in 2014, and this is almost the equal. What a performance at Group 1 level by Galaxy Star. On her way back, and this is a red letter day for William Pike. He's composing himself. He's got the mare back under control over with Brittany Taylor there. And at the time they've run is 1:34.08. 1:34.08. It's not that far outside of Ma Wong's long-standing record set way back in 1988. 1 3/4 ahead. It was a decisive victory. 35.29 is the sectional, and the roar from the Wizard. It says it all as we go out to Brittany Taylor, and he is over there at the moment. Just can't wait to catch up with Britt to tell us how he did that.
Communication problems with Brittany Taylor. We'll get to Willie Pike when he comes back. Bob Peters, Grant and Alana Williams are all down in the mounting enclosure. Gareth, over to you.
So where do we start? Bob, we'll get Bob Peters over here. Grant's just over there, Greg. And Bob Peters, first of all, what a performance by a mare that is, or something else.
Yeah, well, they say that mares don't win the railway very often, but she's a good mare.
You always say, Bob, that this is the hardest race to win, and she just didn't win it today. She bolted away.
No, definitely the hardest race in this state to win. And as I said earlier, this is, very enjoyable for me when a plan comes together.
What were you thinking when she got a fairway back?
Oh, I thought, here we go again. We're at the back.
And then when did you think she was home?
Just as they came around the corner, you could see she was travelling.
What do you do with her now? Does she back up, saying, to Kingston Town?
Oh, there's not much else for her, is there?
No. And maybe when we think ahead, do we see her over in the east in the autumn and then maybe the spring next year?
Oh, think about all that later, see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
And you win a lot of races, Bob, but what's this mean to you to win another railway? You're third.
Oh, it's a hard, this is the race we aim for. I aimed this filly for this carnival. It's been the aim ever since she was foaled. We've looked after her, and as I said before, it's great when a plan comes together.
Congratulations, Bob. Enjoy the moment. Take Sandra out for dinner.
Thank you.
There we go. There's our champion owner, Brina, Bob Peters.
For most exciting days in the sport.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty hard to fathom.
What were you thinking? I mean, you had an easy watch with Arcadia Queen, but that wasn't as easy watching Pike there on the winner.
He really is that good at what he does. I could see what he was doing. They were all worried about getting off the rails because of Wrinkly, and they were all out wide, and he just turns his hand. He trusted the mare, and it was just a great ride.
So once he got to the outside, you could see her letting down, and that's when your confidence grew. You knew she'd finish over the top of them.
Yeah, although, the two horses that run second and third, they're pretty hard horses to get past. It's pretty hard for her to put them away, but yeah, she's all class.
She's 10 wins from 13. That's special, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you go through, there's a couple of seconds there that probably should have been wins too. She's pretty good, this horse.
And you've got the heir apparent in Arcadia Queen just sitting there back in a stall right now. You've got two remarkable girls.
Yeah, very lucky to be in this position.
Well done.
Thanks.
Grant Williams wins another railway. Where's Pike? Where's the King of the West, Willie Pike? He's about to come over and jump on the scales in front of Brad Lewis, the chairman of stewards. Everyone 134.08 and a length and a quarter in the end. The ease of the win over Gadding and Material Man Perfect Jewel back in fourth spot. Well done, Willie. Another railway. A great moment.
Absolutely, they're so hard to get here in WA. And having a favourite, it's that little bit more pressure. Hard to enjoy them until it's over, I can tell you that.
Well, how are you enjoying it during the run? Because you look like you're in a very awkward spot coming down the side.
Absolutely, I was terrified in the run. I had my excuses, I was starting to go through them. But look, she was there for me today. Credit to Grant and Alana Williams. She travelled. I know I got further back than I wanted to, but she travelled today. She hasn't travelled and let down that good for a little while, I don't think. And I think they just had her peaked and primed for today. Well done to them.
So just take us through what you did. When you're thinking about what am I going to tell Bob and Grant and Alana, what did you do?
Well, your hand's already dealt. You can't do anything about it. You just got to sit and make the best of a bad situation. Sit and hope and pray that something happens up in front for you. Nothing happened for a long time. Then a few little things happened. Gadding just kept picking his way through and I kept following him. Then leading into the straight, I wasn't sure whether I should bide my time and look to the inside or seen a gap out wide, and I made my move for it, and probably in the end I probably got there too early.
Did you think you might have needed that pogo stick again?
Oh, absolutely. No, I threw the pogo stick out the door. The toys, everything went out the cot after I was slow away.
You've ridden two very special girls here today, Arcadia Queen and this one.
Yes, definitely. This one, we've always hoped she'd be able to do something like this, and it's just wonderful to be able to do it. And then just the strength of Mr. Peters and his stable and all his horse he has coming through, we've got hopefully next year's.
Be a good match racing at Kingston Town, wouldn't it?
Oh, I'll have a few sleepless nights, I can tell you.
Well, you're going to have to pick.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know, I'll worry about that another time.
Yeah, we'll ask you later. Well done, Willie.
Thanks very much.
Willie Pike wins the Railway Stakes. Duff, he's quite unassuming, isn't he?
Well, he's got decisions to make. If he wants to get in that sauna and ride 50 kilos, he could. That'd be that's the hard decision. The easy decision is to say, I'll ride this mare. But he's got a big decision to make as far as these filly and a mare's concerned.
What can he ride, Willie?
He rode Perfect Jewel last year at the bottom of the weights.
Yeah.
Hey, remember, he he got suspended for a long time after coming across and collecting Blackheart Bart. So I would imagine he would stick with Galaxy Star, and that might just make, well, Bob might just say, I might put that filly out now, give her a rest, because it looks like the Kingston Town.
Does Bob want him to clash? I suppose he's got nothing to lose, has he?
Well, he's got two valuable fillies and mares. Yeah, you're talking Group 1 racing, and they're fit, they're healthy, they're well, and that filly will never get 50 kilos in a Group 1 ever again.
Well, it is the day of Williams, Peters and Pike. They've won the Guineas, they've won the Railway Stakes. And you'll say it over and over again, but it just stands out.